Hi friends, welcome to our letter of the week writing practice. Today we are going to practice writing the letter K. Remember our lines. Again, we have the skyline, the plane line, the grass line, and the worm line. Our letter K's are going to stay between the skyline and the grass line. None of our K will go down into the worm line area. So for my capital letter K, I am going to start on the skyline and I'm going to make a straight line down. Now for letter K's, you're going to need to know about diagonal lines. Oh, sorry friends, forgot to erase our J's. For letter K's, we're going to need to know about diagonal lines. Diagonal lines slide across. Sometimes we can call them a slide line because you can pretend like it looks like a slide that you might go down at a park. Diagonal lines look like this. They're not straight across. They're not straight up and down. They're diagonal, or a slide line is what I like to call them. So we're going to make some slide lines with the letter K. So we started out by going from the skyline all the way down to the grass line. And now we're going to make some slide lines. We're going to start on the plane line and go up and over to make a diagonal or a slide line. And then we're going to start on the plane line again and we're going to go down and over to make a slide line. So that is our capital letter K. For our lowercase k, it looks kind of similar, but we are going to make our slide lines a little different. So you're going to start on the skyline, go all the way down to the grass line. But you're going to start your slide lines in between the plane line and the grass line. So I'm going to start right here and make a slide line up to the plane line and a slide line down to the grass line. So the effect is the tall stick is a little bit longer on top, and that is the difference between a capital and lowercase. So you might first want to practice your slide lines on this page because they can be a little tricky for some letters. And then we're going to practice our capital letter K. So I'm going to start my slide line in the middle and go up and over, and then start my slide line and go down and over for the letter K. K can be kind of a tricky letter, so take your time and don't worry. You can practice, 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 and you'll get better and better. All right, I'm going to make a lowercase k's, but I'm going to leave the stick a little taller. For my lowercase k's, I'm going to start my slide lines down a little lower. All right, and remember, you can either practice on the blank side or you could practice on the lined side. So I'm going to make my capital K's, straight line down, slide line up, slide line down. Straight line down, slide line up, slide line down for my capital K's. And for my lowercase k's, I'm going to make my straight line down, but I'm going to keep my slide lines kind of tiny. Slide lines are kind of tiny. They stay down under the plane line. Lowercase k's. I can't wait to see your letter K practice, and when you're practicing, you can say the sound for the letter K. K, 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 k. And you can think of something that begins with the letter K, and maybe you can draw it on your page. Maybe you can draw yourself a nice little kite to help you remember that letter K sounds like k, k, k. Awesome job, friends. Hope you've enjoyed our letter K practice.